The Bible Treasury. A monthly magazine of papers on scriptural subjects. Article 15, Volume 11, 1876, and 1877. Review. Rome, Turkey, and Jerusalem. By Reverend E. Hoare, etc. London, Hatchard. 1876. 1877 256. The excellent author draws the attention of the reader to the prophecies which bear chiefly on the time of the end. Much that he says is correct and important, but he does not seem to distinguish the coming of the Lord from the manifestation of his coming. 2 Thessalonians 2 verses 1 and 8, hence the place, and hopes and affections, of the glorified saints must be confounded more or less with those of the people to follow. The chief defect in the outline is that the future resuscitation of the beast, or fourth empire of Rome, is not seen before its final effort against the returning Lord, when it is to be hurled into perdition. All admit the once undivided empire of the Caesars, and then the divided kingdoms of medieval and modern Europe. But many have yet to learn that the beast that was and is not must appear again, Revelation 17, and be judged by the Lord's appearing in person. Revelation 19. The omission of this towering evil in the West is fatal to an adequate apprehension of the prophetic word as to the closing scenes of this age. Again, the consumption is founded on a mistake of the meaning of Scripture and scriptural language. Neither Daniel 7 verse 26, nor 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 8, implies, as may our English word consume, a gradual waning of strength. Destroy is the true force of the Chaldee and of the Greek. So also anyone can see from Isaiah 30 verses 27 and 33, that breath of his mouth will bear no such idea as the gracious effect of the Spirit by the word, but of unsparing divine judgment, whatever be the wishes of commentators like Whitby and the like. Certainly, the enemies of God are to be consumed, but this is an utter destruction reserved for the highest. As to the Euphrates, the general application to the Turkmen woe and wasting is not denied, but it is well also to remember that the last holder of the Turkish dominions north of Palestine is to be not weak but mighty in power, though not by his own power, and no less astute and prosperous in his hostility to the Jews, till he too is broken without hand, that is, by divine judgment. So, whatever actual accomplishment the frogs may have, we must not forget that they are spirits of demons doing signs, which can hardly be said of infidelity, worldliness, or popery. Their specified object, too, is acting on the kings of the whole habitable world, to gather them to the war of that great day of God the Almighty. We must not lose sight of the fulfillment in the crisis. There is the principle at work now, all results will be out, precise, and plain then. On the Advent Mr. H. distinguishes the Lord's coming for his own and to the world. To his own people, he will not come as a thief. Page 81, this is very true, and, if fully seen and duly applied, it would help souls greatly. But the author falls short, we think, in his acquaintance with the revealed future of the Jews. Daniel 7, 9 and 11, make it clear enough that the connection of Rome with Jerusalem will not close, whatever appearances may say, till the Lord judges at his second coming the power which, with the Jews, crucified him at his first. The king of the north, the last representative of the Ottoman Empire, must also perish about the same time, though it would seem the later of the two. The Assyrian typifies him in Isaiah and other prophets.